Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to change the data source connection in your Power BI desktop file, the PBIX file. Now before we begin, I assume that you must have been following the videos of Power BI do-it-yourself tutorials, and you are at a stage wherein you are ready for deployment from a development environment to higher environment. So what I mean is, when you do a development like creating a data model, creating joins, relationships, editing queries, creating visualizations, dashboards, drill throughs. Once you have done all that and you tested it in a development environment, you would then need to move it to a QA, which is quality assurance, or a UAT, user acceptance test, or a production environment finally. And I'm going to show you some steps which would enable you to change the data source connection of your PBIX file from dev to QA to UAT to prod. So in order to do that, you have to click on this edit queries, and when you click on edit queries, you can click on data sources settings. In the data source settings, you would see what kind of databases I have connected to. So this particular PBIX file has XLS and a database access database. Please note that this version of Power BI Desktop, which is in June, you may not be able to change the data source type itself. What I mean is, if the data source type is Microsoft Access, you can change to any other Microsoft Access, but you cannot change from Access to Oracle or a SQL Server. Now, for example, I have this XLS. I can click on change source, and you can see that it gives me a browse button to go and change the location where I'm getting the files from. Or I can change it to like a CSV or a text or an HTML file, but I cannot make it to an Oracle file. Now, for example, if you click on this Microsoft Access database, you would see that I'm able to change the type of database here, not the type, but the name, the file of the database, and I can change it to, let's say, CSV, Excel, but cannot change it to Oracle. So if you have an Oracle connection already, like the initial connection is Oracle, you can still go ahead and change it. So, and then you can assign permissions from here, or you can clear permissions from this data source setting. This is method number one. The second method, which is a bit of advanced method, is going to advanced editor. If you go to advanced editor, here you can change the file contents, as well as, if you are very highly technical, this may be, I'm just saying, this may be a method wherein you can change the type of the database itself. So for example, it says access.database, and it points to an MDB file. What I would recommend is you can change here a connection to Oracle. But again, I repeat, you need to be technically really solid to understand how it works. But you have to make sure that the metadata, the table structure, the type of the column remains the same. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching.